Adrian entering the Mikton Arena A on Kalahola cast. Announcing himself to the judges. Adrian being one of the founding dressage coaches of higher level work in South Africa. Having just received their bell, about to commence their intermediate 1 test. Slightly inattentive there in the halt. Lacoste still a young horse in production. And just losing a touch of focus. But beautifully up into the trot, and definitely a little bit of eye candy in the arena, that's for sure. Flashy horse and easy to watch. Moving smoothly there into the shoulder ends. And interestingly enough, Lacoste is half-brother to Calaho Ludinos that was competed by Robin Andrews earlier in this class. Also by Lissabon. Which, while predominantly have been bred for jumping lines, seem to be equally successful in the dressage ring. Moving into the half pass there off the wall. Trickier than it looks. And expertly ridden there. And once more going into their medium trot before starting the walk section of the test. Adrian making it look effortless there. Once again here in the collection, the judges are looking for relaxation, but containment of the horse's energy. And of course focus, even though the work here is relatively simple compared to the rest of the movements in the test. Lacoste showing a little bit of greenness there just in the transition into the extended walk, wanting to lose a little bit of focus. And smoothly up into the canter work there. Ready to start the half passes across the centre line. And excellently into the flying changes there. Adrian very cleverly making sure that Lacoste doesn't try and lead with his hindquarters in those half passes. And boldly across the diagonal into that extended canter. Adrian was one of the first riders to campaign overseas and ride in the Grand Prix classes in Europe, when South African riders were first looking at international competition overseas. A couple of mistakes there in the 3-time changes. But well contained at the end. And moving on now into the canter pirouettes. And it's the mentally strongest riders that manage to acknowledge the mistakes in the test and move on to the next movement and make sure that the previous mistakes don't affect the horse's way of going. And definitely no cast off effects there in the canter pirouettes. And smooth changes there after each pirouette. A pity about the last mistake there. One little rhythm upset at the end of those 2 time changes, which were otherwise very, very good. And regardless, into a really bold extended trot to finish up. And definitely a really, really solid ride there. Adriaan can be very, very happy with having given Lacoste a really, really nice confidence building round.